Hey everybody, today we're making pumpkin pie for my family on a Sunday. So I made it low-cal. I got the idea, well, the recipe from hungrygirl.com. However, I changed it. Hers is made with acorn squash, which I'm sure would be good. But I wanted to use pumpkin because I had pumpkin in the house today. And I'm sure it's going to be good. So stay tuned and see how I make the pumpkin pie. Okay, we get started on our crust. First, we're going to use some fat-free butter spray and spray our pie pans. We're going to spray them good so it won't stick. Then we're going to take, see our pan is done. Then we're going to take 5 sheets of our phyllo dough. Mine's just getting kind of dried out. Okay. Just going to lay it on top there. Then I'm going to put it in the bottom of our pan. Start making our crust for our pumpkin pie. And we're going to tear it off and just build it up on the sides. Maybe take 5 more little pieces of that. Okay, and basically that is our pie shell. And I'm going to do my next pie shell, pie pan. Once again, spray it good. I'm going to take about 5 of these. And because they're dry, they are flaking a bit, but I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to use it for today's meal. And once again, I'm going to tear off a bit to put over the places that don't have any crust. I hope you guys can see that. Let's tear it off and make it a pie shell. And what we're trying to do here is prevent all the fat of a regular pie shell. Now, if it's a special occasion, Christmas, Thanksgiving, christenings and stuff, you might want to use a regular pie shells. Okay, we still have some left over. Okay, now we're going to make our pie filling, our pumpkin pie filling. And we have a Coke can of Libby's 1 pound of pumpkin. Pumpkin's so good for you. It's got a lot of color. It's only 40 calories for a half a cup. Who can beat that? So pumpkin is a dietitian's friend. I'm going to put it in a pan. A mixing bowl, I said pan. Get all that out. Okay. Then we're going to use 2/3 cups of light vanilla soy milk. And this is kind of hard to get. I freeze when I find it, but it's low in calories, so it's vanilla flavored. Okay. Now, one thing I can say about some vanilla milk, soy milk, I don't particularly care for it to drink. Just give me a cup of skim milk and I'm happy. So you need 2/3 cups of that. So this is a 1/3 cup. So I'm gonna use 2 of them. 1, 2. We need 2/3 cups of sugar-free syrup. And I like Mrs. Butterworth, so I'm going to use 2/3 cups of that. And I'm going to use the big one. We use it, my kids love that stuff, so I have several of them. Use the one that has more in it so it can go a little bit faster. So 2/3 cups. So 1, 2. Then we're gonna put in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Yeah, I know me, I'm not gonna measure cinnamon, so I'm gonna give us what it looks about like 2 teaspoons. We're gonna put in a teaspoon of salt, I'll put in a little bit more because it's really 2. Okay, and 2/4, so a 1/2 cup of Splenda. Now I'm just converting a mix, a recipe I found on hungrygirl.com in her book. Hers is like a squash, butternut squash pie. And it's not, I can't believe it's not sweet potato pie. So a little bit more than a 1/2 cup, but who's counting? Okay, then we need a cup of liquid egg substitute. Any kind you prefer. Once again, I always shake mine up really good. And we want a cup of that. So I am going to measure that. A lot of times it'll tell you on your packages. I know it's more than a cup in this package. So a cup of egg substitute. And I believe that's it. We're going to stir that up and I'll be back with you. Stir it all up and combine all the ingredients and put them in my low-cal pie shells. And I'm going to put them in the oven around 40 minutes until they get firm. So I'll show you my final product when we're done. Hey everybody, this is the final product.